Dear students, in this video lecture I will talk about the percentage composition of elements in the compound and percentage purity of sample. I will discuss few questions which involve the percentage purity concept. First of all, how to find mass percentage of each element in the compound. Take an example, let us say Na2SO4. I want to find percentage of sodium here. I want to find percentage of sulfur here. I want to find percentage of oxygen here. And to find that, first find the molar mass of Na2SO4. Molar mass. Molar mass will be 2 into 23. 23 is the atomic mass of sodium plus 1 into 32. 32 is the atomic mass of sulfur plus 4 into 16. 16 is the atomic mass of oxygen. And this value comes as 142. So what can we say? Out of 142 grams, the contribution of sodium is actually 2 into 23 means 46 grams. So if I want to find percentage of sodium, I will write the mass of sodium, the contribution of sodium upon the total, that is 142 gram into 100. This is the percentage of sodium and the value comes as 32.394. And same way, if I want to find percentage of sulfur, look at the contribution of sulfur in this 142 gram, that is 32. So it will be 32 upon 142 into 100 and the value comes as 22.535. Now percentage of oxygen, the contribution is 64 gram. So it will be 64 upon 142 into 100 and the value comes as 45.071. So conclusion is what? Percentage of sodium, sulfur and oxygen in Na2SO4 should always be 32.394, 22.535 and 45.071 respectively. If the percentage changes, means Na2SO4 is not pure. My point is clear. If the Na2SO4 sample is given and the percentage of sodium is less than 32.394, it means the sample is not 100% pure. Now to understand the concept of purity, I will take few questions here. Here the question says, a given sample of urea, the formula of urea is given, contains 20% nitrogen. What is the percentage purity of sample? Now to understand whether given sample is 100% pure or not, we have to find percentage of nitrogen in the pure sample, 100% pure sample. So what I will do here, I will draw two containers. In one I will write 100% pure and another I will write sample. For 100% pure, I can write the molecular formula because only this urea is present in the container, while here I cannot write the formula because the urea will have some impurity. Now, to find percentage of nitrogen, first of all, what will you do? Get the molecular mass, or better I say molar mass. So it will be, how many nitrogen atoms are there? 2 nitrogen atoms. So I'll write 2 into the atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 plus. How many hydrogen atoms are there? 4. So 4 into 1. How many carbon atoms are there? 1. So I'll write 1 into 12 plus how many oxygen? 1. 1 into 16. This way the value comes as 60 gram. 60 gram. Now in this 60 gram, what is the contribution of nitrogen? 2 into 14 means 28. So the percentage of nitrogen in this pure sample will be 28 upon 60 into 100. If you solve, the value comes as 46.67%. Now what is given in the question? In the question, it is given that the sample contains how much nitrogen? 20%. And the pure has got 46.67. So obviously the sample is not 100% pure. So I'll use unitary method to find the purity of this sample. What can I say? 46.67% nitrogen implies how much purity of sample? 100% purity. So I will say 46.67% nitrogen implies 100% pure sample. So given 20% nitrogen will imply how much purity? 100 upon 46.67 into 20. If you solve, the value comes as 42.85% pure sample. My point is clear? Now, to understand this concept of purity in a better manner, I'll take another question here. Here the question says, find out the percentage of nitrogen in 80% pure ammonium sulfate sample. Now, if you compare this question with the previous question, in the previous question, the percentage purity was asked and the percentage of the element was given. While here, the percentage of the element is asked and the percentage purity of the sample is given. But the procedure will be very same. I will draw two containers. In one, I will write 100% pure, and in another container, I will write sample. In which case, I can write the formula 100%. So, ammonium sulfate. First of all, what will you do? Get the percentage of nitrogen in 100% pure sample. This sample is 80%. It's given 80% pure. So, first I'll find molecular mass or molar mass, better I say. How many nitrogen atoms are there? 2. So, I'll write 2 into 14 plus how many hydrogen atoms are there? 8. So, I'll write 8 into 1. How many sulfur atoms? 1. 1 into 32 plus oxygen 4 into 60. And this way, the molar mass comes as 132 gram. Out of this 132, what is the contribution of nitrogen? 28. So, the percentage of nitrogen in this pure sample will be 28 upon 132 into 100. And the value comes as 21.212. This is the percentage of nitrogen in 100% pure ammonium sulfate. Now we have to find percentage of nitrogen in 80% pure sample. What will you do? Unitary method. What can I say here? 100% pure sample implies this much of nitrogen. 100% pure sample implies how much nitrogen? 21.21% nitrogen. So 80% pure sample will imply how much? 21.212 upon 100 into 80. and if you solve, the value comes as 16.96% nitrogen. So 16.96% nitrogen will be there in 80% pure ammonium sulfate. My point is clear? Here the question says hematite ore contains an unwanted material called gangue in addition to Fe2O3. Means this Fe2O3 is not pure. If 10 kilogram ore contains 5.56 kilogram of Fe, then find percentage purity of ore. I will request you all to attempt this question on your own and share your answer and solution with me. Okay? In this video lecture, we have learnt that how to find percentages of different elements with the help of formula of the compound. In the next video lecture, I will tell you how to find the formula of the compound with the help of percentage composition of different elements. In the next video lecture, I will talk about empirical formula and molecular formula. Thank you.